Hello everyone, today we'll be using Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop to be doing this tutorial. Let's get started. So we're basically going to be creating this really cool 3D smooth poster. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but we're going to be using the gradient tool and the mixer brush in Photoshop. So now in Illustrator, we're going to be making a circle and we're going to have the fill be a gradient, but that being a freeform gradient, which I love. I'm so obsessed with freeform gradients. Comment below if you're obsessed with freeform gradients as well. And that's really the reason why we're using Illustrator. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want a more interesting effect, then I would suggest using it instead of using a Photoshop gradient with like just a linear gradient, which is like, I mean, it works, but I feel the freeform gradient is more interesting. So yeah. And now that's it for Illustrator. All you have to do now is copy it and paste it into Photoshop. Now for the fun part, all you're going to be doing is pasting the circle into a new layer, and then you're going to have to find the mixer brush. And the mixer brush should be in your brush selection. If it's not, then just click on the 3 little dots at the bottom and you should be able to find it there. And then once you got that ready to go, make sure at the selection at the top there, it's where I'm clicking right now, that it's a clean brush. And once you click on that, just press Alt if you're on a Mac to select the color. And then you can open up a new layer, start a new layer, and start going wild and painting up the layer. And this is the most fun part, and you can go crazy with it. I had so much fun doing this. Oh yeah, and let me know if you like this kind of walkthrough tutorial style where I'm kind of speaking over the tutorial, or if you just prefer text over it, whatever you guys prefer, let me know. I'm just curious. One tip that I forgot to mention, if you want to have that kind of smooth look, make sure you go check in your brush settings, I'm not sure what it's set at, and check the spacing of the brush. So then if it's more than 1%, there might be like this kind of weird stripy line coming through, and if you don't really want that, just make sure it's set back to 1. Oddly enough, this pattern started reminding me of, I don't know if you guys remember the show The Rugrats. I feel like this was the background part of their theme song. I'm not too sure. It just has this really retro feel to it. I would also love to see what you guys come up with. So if you actually go forward and try out this tutorial, make sure to tag me on my Instagram. It's the designer Flo, and I'd love to see what you guys come up with and the different combinations of colors, because like this is such a fun tutorial. I'm pretty sure if you guys actually give it a shot and try it, you'll probably spend a good while playing around with the colors, because it's just so satisfying to come up with such interesting color combinations and then just to paint it all out. Like it has this really cool, smooth texture. And now at this point, you guys can go crazy. You can just leave it as an interesting background. You can make this a wallpaper out of this, or you could put text on it, use this for a poster or an interesting Instagram post, which I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I just want you guys to have fun and experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Comment below and make sure to subscribe if you really enjoyed this. Have a great day.